We got a lot better day for kayak fishing today. Come out here yesterday, the wind just pushing me all over the place, pulling my anchor, and just couldn't stay in one spot long enough to fish anything. But today, we got a little bit less wind. Water clarity's picked up a little bit. Still gonna go with this pink jig though, and see what we can catch. And we'll try to fish it low to start with. Well, sometimes you just have to change your tactics up. I have been on the reliable Berkeley Gulp minnow and have only had one bluegill. So we're going to switch back to all reliable, the low frequency rattling microbait. On here, I've still got the beetle spin with a darker colored grub with a light colored tail. We'll see which one of these does the best. I just think this water, right now I'm sitting in 2.5 feet of water and I can't see the bottom. So that tells me that the fish really can't see whatever it is that I'm throwing. So they're going to either have to smell it or hear it. So that's what we're going to go with now. Right there pulling drag. That's a nice fish there. He ain't quite ready to give it up. Come here. There we go. About time. It has been slow today. This is the second or third bite I've had. Which is why I changed over to this. I said, sometimes you got to change your tactics. The fish just have not been hitting the other stuff, so pretty decent bass there. Let's let him go back over. All right, well, if there's one nice fish in there, maybe there's two. Here he is. Not a big fish. Definitely better than nothing. Come on now. Dinker. Let's let him go. Well, the bite is definitely slower than it's been past week or so. But like I said, sometimes you have to change your tactics. Catch whatever's going to bite. Otherwise, it makes for a pretty boring fishing trip. Well, looks like we're going to be a bust on bluegill today unless I figure out where they're at. the areas that they're normally sitting, where we've been catching them. Getting no bites there. They're either there and they're not hitting, or they've moved out into this deeper water. The water's warmer today than it was yesterday, but we did have that little cold front come in. I think that's got the fish moving around a little bit, probably moving a little bit deeper, but the bass are hitting, so we'll catch bass. Fish fights like a bass, so I'm guessing that's what it is, probably a smaller bass. Yeah. Yes. Think you wanted that? Hit that thing hard. Now, one thing you'll want to do is periodically check your hooks on these smaller crankbaits. As you can see, I bent that hook getting out of that fish's mouth. Somehow I have managed to get my line around the end of my rod. About the time I catch another bass. Here we go. You're loving the sound of this little thing today. Hooks out of your jaw and I'll let you go. One little hook right in the corner. There we go. As it gets later, hoping the fish start moving in here a little bit closer to this grassy shoreline. I see some of the birds are hanging out here now, so I know there's bait up in that grass, but so far I haven't caught the first bluegill. I think I've caught 5 bass. So just shows you, I came out here hoping for bluegill, but I'm gonna catch whatever's willing to bite. Well, I think I'm about to call it a day. Came out here with the intention of targeting some of these bigger bluegill that you've seen in some of the past videos, and not even on a gulp minnow. Can't get them to hit. So fortunately, I was able to switch tactics and start targeting the bass with the same little micro crankbait I've been using on the bluegill, but the bass actually were biting. So made a little change, started fishing water a little bit different. The spots I knew were probably holding bass. We caught some. Bass weren't hitting much better than anything else, but sometimes that's how it goes. So I'm gonna make a few more casts with this beetle spin rig and this curly tail. If I catch something, it'll be in a video. Otherwise, till next time, thanks for watching. Well, one last small one for the end of the video. Well, I said a few more casts. Actually, it turned into probably about a dozen. But he hit the little beetle spin rig with a black and blue grub with a fluorescent green curly tail. Pretty good rig. A lot of fish like it. Right here. In this darker water, that little spoon's making all the difference in the world. I actually had one on a second ago that had it by the spoon, so that'll probably be our last fish for the day. Once again, until next time, thanks for watching.